Hello everyone and welcome to Fix the Game, the place where we try to figure out what is wrong with the game, in my opinion of course. Here we try to spot what is wrong and give some solutions. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a game designer, nor do I have 200 years of experience. With that being said, I just want to say that my goal with this video is to give Riot options by giving ideas how the champion's kit should be, or changing something in the champion, such as damage type for example. And what better champion to start than Yone? Who doesn't think the champion is overturned? First, let's start with the passive. Yone's passive, the Way of the Hunter, have two parts. Enhanced Intent. Yone's total critical strike chance is multiplied by 2.5 from all sources, which means if Yone buys a Cloak of Agility, that is 15% for 600 gold, he gets, thanks to his passive, more 23% of crit for free. When we have ADCs that need 3 or 4 items to get 100% crit, this dude gets into. Why? True, he doesn't have the range that ADCs have, but we all know that's not the problem. The problem here is the 2.5 multiplier. This is too much. If he, instead of the multiplier, he gets a percentage of total crit chance that he has, I think this way can be healthier, but then he gets spicy. For every 1% crit chance over 100 is converted to 0.4 bonus attack damage. So you're going to say, well, this way makes no sense to make more crit items, because he's already 100%. But if he goes for 5 crit items, he gets 60 bonus attack damage. Infinity Edge is 65 attack damage, to put in perspective. 60 damage, it's basically a complete item, for free. Even if he doesn't go for crit, he is a fighter, so he can go more defensive items like Iceborne Gauntlet, that gives him 300 health, 50 armor and 15 ability haste, or Jack Shaw for magic resist. So he can be tanky and be a damage dealer. With super low cooldowns, he doesn't even use mana or energy. So he keeps going until he wants or is dead. Then we have the second part of the passive, called Innate Steel and Spirit. For every second auto attack, he deals split damage, half physical and half magic. If he deals 200 on auto attack, he splits into 100 physical and 100 magic damage. It adds up in late game, but it's not so much of a problem in my eyes, since he's some sort of spirit and makes sense the magic damage. More on that later. Please, if you are liking the video, don't forget to subscribe and like, it really meant a lot to me. Thank you for your support. So his Q, Mortal Steel, is like Yasuo, which to me is fine. I like the story he has with him. Since they are brothers, makes sense he has a Q that makes sort of the same thing as Yasuo. His W, Spirit Cleave, is just attack in a form of a cone that deals mixed damage and shield him for a certain amount, nothing too crazy. Then we have Soul Unbound. To me, this is where Yone's kit doesn't make sense. When you use a Z, he enters Spirit form and dashes forward and gains 10 to 30% bonus movement speed for 5 seconds. In this state, any enemy champion damaged by his auto attacks or abilities are marked. In this mark, store a portion of the damage that Yone deals to the target. Just remember that he can mark all 5 enemies. I know it's crazy, but it gets better. When he recasts the ability, Yone goes back to his body. In the same time, he deals 25 to 35 damage that is stored. And the damage is not physical or magic, but it's true damage. Why not? For perspective, Zedzold Deathmark is only for one champion, and is marked for 3 seconds. And like Soul Unbound, Deathmark have 25 to 55 damage stored, but after 3 seconds it deals physical damage and not true damage. Can you imagine Zedzold doing true damage? This basic skill is better than Zedzold. He gets a free book with no cost of mana or energy, and he gets to safety really fast. It's just a free gel card. Sure, why not? But does he really need store damage when he has so much going for him? For his ult, Yone's ult synergizes really well with Yasuo. They are brothers after all. It makes sense, this synergy. Good job, Riot. Okay, this is the part where we try to fix the champion. So for his passive, instead of 2.5 multiplier, maybe it can be 20 or a 40% increase. This way he can get the bonus and he can get the 100% crit sooner than the ADCs, but it takes more resources to do it. This is not set in stone, we can change the percentage whatever makes the champion healthier. Like I said before, his Q is fine to me. Maybe you have a better idea, tell me in the comments below, what would you do differently? I think we all agree that his W is fine. It's a tool for a rotational play. Doesn't make sense to change this ability. For his he, just don't make it through damage, make it physical damage. It's a source of his power. Or make it with magic damage, since he's the spirit in this state. Or make it with no damage at all, since he's the skill to get out of trouble or outplay the opponent. This way, Yone's players really need to calculate if he can go all in to get the kill, and not rely on store damage to finish the kill. I think this is everything. Remember, everything I said in this video is just my opinion. Instead of tell Riot what they did wrong, let's give them our opinions. We, as a community, want a better game, and Riot wants a better game to sell more skins. It's a win-win. Since this is my first video, I hope you're considering subscribing. Tell me in the comments what I did wrong, and don't forget to tell me what champion I should do next. I promise, if this channel blows up, I will buy a good microphone. Thank you for watching.